Time for the Albert Billy Show.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show with my guest co-host, Miss Michelle Collier. We are here on WAT AM 1110 Radio and Channel 18, BTC Fiber TV, and Facebook Live. Hello, everyone on Facebook Live. Thanks for watching.
Hi, everybody.
And also, don't forget to go to BTC Fiber YouTube page. We're getting really close to the magic 1,000 subscribers number. So please get on there. Tell a friend.
5,000.
Huh?
Isn't it 5,000?
1,000.
1,000.
That's the magic number that we got to get to. Don't be messing with me, Darryl.
I'm ready for 5,000.
Well, that'll be our next challenge. Yeah, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, get on BTC Fiber YouTube and subscribe. That's what I'm going to start saying.
There you go.
And thank you to the ones that are. And yeah, Facebook Live, noticed, well, it went away.
Just went away.
I don't know why. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, we literally haven't said hardly anything. And we had a lot of viewers on Facebook Live last week. I didn't realize. So thank you guys. Yeah. And thanks for watching. And Michelle, we got some announcements.
I was trying to look up early voting and like how late they're open and
today,
what days.
Because
they're doing early
changes.
And I was trying to look it up. I'm not trying to be rude. I was just trying to figure it out, and it will not tell me on here, and I don't have time to fool with it, and I won't be rude.
I know, and we have the paper somewhere, but where is a good question today. But anyway. Today is the first day of early voting, though. That much we can tell you. That much we know, don't we? And of course, we got some good old announcements for you. And Michelle has come up with some trivia for us today. Hopefully, it won't be as hard as Papa's. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with Facebook there. Yeah, that's stupid, ain't it? And an update on Papa. He is doing much, much better, folks. Thanks for all the prayers and well wishes and asking about him. He's doing much better. He's here in Pikeville now.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Getting closer to home. Getting closer
to home. He's he's going to do some rehabilitation. He'll be home though really soon, and he'll be back. So he's doing a lot better. A lot better. He's on the mend big time now.
We hope he'll be fine.
Yeah. He will. He's been through it before. But like I said, he will not be leaving the house anytime soon without something that cane, that I didn't know about. He conveniently forgot to tell me, Darryl. But anyway, we do have some announcements for you. And birthdays too, don't we?
Yes, sir. We got a birthday.
I'll go ahead and knock them out of the park. Birthdays for this week. We got yesterday on the 12th was Will Seaver's birthday. Happy birthday, Will.
Birthday.
And today is our former producer's birthday, Miss Allie Smith now. Happy birthday, Allie. Hope you have a great birthday today. And Miss Mary Hall.
Now, is that Mary Hall from Out at the Park?
That's her. That is her. The one and only. Yeah, I love her. She's awesome.
She's sweet.
So happy birthday, Mary. Hope you have a great birthday today, too. Tomorrow is Miss Sandra Olinger's birthday. And then on Friday, Josh Robertson has a birthday. So happy birthday to Will, Allie, Mary, Sandra, and Josh.
January the 20th.
So you're an Aquarius.
Yes, I am.
I'm an Aquarius, too.
All right, so January.
By one day. If I'd have got born the day before.
Well, that's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, I would have been.
By one day.
Whatever, yeah.
Well, I'm a February 10th, so I'm an Aquarius too.
They're
water bearers.
You're what?
Water bearer.
If you want a drink of water, we'll bring it to you.
Did I not bring you a drink of water earlier? I can't help myself.
Wow,
I'm a caregiver.
That's pretty good. I'm a Taurus, and I don't know what's about that.
I don't know much about any of that.
You're full of bull. That's what it is.
I am. I've been told
so we're full of water, right? So we're full of water.
Somebody told me I've been told I'm bullheaded a time or 10, that's for sure.
My Pawpaw's sitting right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So maybe I am bullheaded. I probably am.
Yep.
I probably am. I can be a little bit stubborn.
Stubborn.
And I come by and honest.
full of it.
Let me tell you, Papa, you don't know stubborn. Papa is stubborn. For
He
sure.
knows what he likes.
He definitely does. He definitely does.
I want to say something before we get started too far. Okay, so I watched our episode from last week, and number one, I want to, what I'm doing, I'm not looking off into the distance like I'm spacing out. I'm watching people across the street.
People come by here and wave.
I know, they wave at you and they're like, you know.
Sign language, I've had several come by this weird sign language
I was just
out the
watching
window.
the pretty little girl with blonde hair and she's bebopping along, you know, enjoying her day, and I was just watching her.
You know,
I'm like,
I'm
what are
glad
they
you
doing
brought
out
that
there?
up though, because I mean, we have fans from all over the place, so, and if they're not from here, maybe they don't realize that we can see so many people right in our
We're watching
window.
you pass up that stop sign and not stop.
Yeah. Oh, we see
boy,
that
we don't
a
even
lot.
talk about that.
We see that a lot.
On Sunday.
It's like it's not even
goes
there. It's like
And,
it's
and,
not
this,
there.
and this little kid comes by, you know, and he's screaming at this guy. He says, "Did you see that, Daddy? He cut us off." And he says, "I know." Like that, so they went down to church, and it was a visiting preacher that day.
I love it.
Anyway,
that's funny.
That's
I love
a bad
it.
joke.
Oh, I thought he was being for real. That's funny.
It would be funny, though, wouldn't it?
It would be
I
really
totally
funny.
believed you. Yes, I did.
Y'all know me
we
better
do
than that.
see-
I don't believe anything I say.
We do see a lot, right? People come and wave
I've
all the
seen
time.
police chases.
I have too.
Sitting here on.
It's crazy.
You're like,
yeah.
wow.
Actually, one day we were filming and a wreck happened right in front of us.
Oh, wow.
Right there. It was like, whoa. It was a
But
pretty
you know,
bad
that's
wreck.
really the notch. The radio station, my listeners or viewers, they really love looking out the window. And if I move my camera any which way, they fuss about it.
Oh,
Because they like to
really?
see out the window.
Oh.
As I'm playing music.
yeah.
That's weird, I know.
But
No,
that, I mean,
I
cool.
think I like that. Yeah. Because it is pretty cool to look out there. There's always
It
something
is. It
going
really
on,
is.
aren't there?
Yeah, but that's
So
what I was
that's
doing.
what she was
I
looking
wasn't
at.
spacing out. And number two, I know that the mascot for the Bledsoe, for Bledsoe
Is Warriors?
It's the Warriors, not Indians. Although I grew up in Sequatchie County, I know y'all are not the
Oh,
Indians.
did you?
Sequatchie's the Indians. But I said the girl in the Indian suit, and I should have said the girl in the Warriors suit as the mascot. Warrior.
Gotcha.
I caught that. Nobody said anything to me. I'm just saying I know the difference. Nobody said anything, but I know that
I
we're the
didn't know
Warriors.
you grew up in Dunlap, so we
I
learned
grew
something
up in
new.
Sequatchie County. And
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we used to go down there and steal y'all's mascot.
No, they did.
They really did.
Yeah. they have a good rivalry, but a friendly
But
competitor.
do they get to play football anymore together? They don't, do
Yes,
they?
they
Or they
do.
start on the same?
They made sure we
and
did,
that
'cause that's
was
the
weird.
big game.
They have
Yes, I
some.
see what you're saying. They put them in different districts for a while,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
they
So
still
we
play.
still played
Oh,
our
okay,
rival,
okay,
which
good.
They changed that way too much, by the way.
Yes.
I don't understand that, but they changed them districts a lot.
I think those kids shouldn't have to be on that bus for certain. You're going to school all day long. You
Yeah.
get on a bus, you go across country, plumb across country sometime,
Get
play
in-
football,
get in
and
after
then get back
midnight.
on the bus and then drive
Yeah.
all the way back to school.
It's a long
and
day.
Sometimes it's a very long
That is-
night.
And then
It is.
inevitably, somebody forgets to pick their kid up, and
The school bus driver has to
and the
take them
school
home.
bus driver
Always
is like
count on
stuck
that.
there, or the coaches are stuck there with them until somebody comes.
And it
And gets
happens
them.
every time.
Yes, it does.
It really does.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
Well, we got some announcements for you. For once, I don't think I have all the announcements. That's a nice change today. I'm usually bombarded
Are you?
with the announcements. And Papa will just be like, we'll go right
He just
ahead.
roller coasters by because he's got all the end of the show.
He just lays back.
He does. He don't mind
Hey,
it one bit.
I never said I've never said your granddaddy wasn't anything but smart. I'm telling you, he's a smart man.
That's true.
He's a very bright, very smart man. I'm tickled to death to get to sit in for him.
Yeah.
I
well,
love
thank
it.
you.
I love being Albert.
We do. I always try to have a good time here,
Yeah.
and we do. And all the guests that come end up being surprised how fun it is.
It
we
is
can
fun.
tell them, but you don't know until you
I
experience
have a
it.
good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did great as a guest, and we always try to make them feel comfortable. That's why we have them do trivia, because they let their guard down, and they usually end up forgetting about that camera. And
we always throw them off by telling them to bring us a gift.
Yeah, that too. It always throws them off.
I got lots of gifts for Collierology today. I mean, I got lots of props for us for this. This is going to be
good,
fun.
good. I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
Well, we'll start out with the announcements. I about said jokes. We'll end with,
yeah, we'll have some.
we'll end with a couple jokes.
I tell you.
They're not that easy to find, I agree.
It's hard to find clean,
funny ones.
Funny jokes.
Oh, I know. A bunch of jokes I could tell, but
you can't
there's some of Papa's that not a question sometimes now. I don't know about all the clean things.
Couple of them.
Every once in a while you just sort of go,
yeah. I do that.
Hey, that's,
People can tell by the look on my face sometimes.
I know, you're like, what?
I'm bad to do that. Well, we got the Democratic Party, folks. They are going to meet on Tuesday, April the 19th, so that'll be next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And they're going to be meeting at Poplar City Hall. Michelle, it says all Democrats are urged to attend this meeting. And any questions, you can call the chairman of the Democrat Party. It's Timmy Campbell, and his number is 423-618-0514. That is 618-0514. Once again, that's going to be this upcoming Tuesday, April 19th at 6 o'clock. And it's going to be at the Poplar City Hall. And
City Mayor just crossed the street.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic.
Not City
today.
Mayor, City Attorney.
City Attorney.
Oh,
City
Mr. Boring, because
the attorney, not the mayor.
Let's see here. We do have a lot of Easter sunrise services coming up. You've got one to tell us about, so I'll just talk about the one at Milliken's Overlook, an Easter sunrise service. It's going to be planned for Milliken's Overlook, which is out at Fall Creek Falls State Park. It's going to be with Reverend Greg Bartley. He'll be bringing the Easter message. It'll start at 7 o'clock a.m. And, of course, everyone is invited. And it's beautiful, beautiful.
It is beautiful out there.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to turn the fan off.
How do you do that?
Oh, we might want to do that. Yeah.
Hey, do you think we can...
Even though it felt good, mighty good.
It was good. Sorry.
Oh, what's your water?
That was a little
your
weird.
Water? Whose water's that?
Oh, no, it's just the lid thing.
Okay.
Well, I'm just glad you remembered, because...
no.
We're okay.
Oh,
We're okay.
okay.
Isn't that a lot quieter, though, isn't it?
Hello.
Yeah, this is a lot better.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Where am I?
I'm going to skip and
Daryl, I'll let you do that. Let's see. Here we are. How can I forget this one? It's the famous Fall Creek Falls breakfast. They have a good one.
Yeah, we got one right here on that.
Oh, yeah. I'll let you do that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe can I get away possibly with just a couple? It might happen. Let's see.
There's Mount Crest, and then there's also Fall Creek Falls, right?
Right. And you have both of them, I think.
I have them both?
So, well, make sure, and I'll make sure.
No, I only have
Okay, well then
I only have the Mount Crest one. What do you have?
Okay, Fall Creek Falls.
Okay, Fall Creek Falls.
Fall Creek Falls will have theirs on Saturday, April 23rd. It'll be from 7 to 10 a.m. And the menu will be biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, hash browns, pancakes and waffles. That's what I like. With fruit toppings, bacon, sausage, country ham, fried bologna, not bologna, Papa. That's what he would say. Fruit, orange juice, coffee, milk, and water to drink. It's $10 a plate. Children 10 and under, though, can eat for free. But remember, it's for a good cause. As we always say on here, these fire departments are volunteer. So that's why they have to do these things, to make money. So anytime you go to an event like this, you are contributing to a really good cause.
It's very much needed, and it's good food.
That's
really
good
food.
One, yeah.
Yes.
I'm hoping maybe one of these other ones will eventually. I'm challenging them to start serving some waffles or pancakes, so we'll see. We'll see.
They need to talk Ronnie Collier into coming and making them pancakes.
Ooh, yeah.
Out there at Mount Crest.
Oh, I like that idea.
There you go. They need to try and talk him into it.
Yeah.
I'm jumping in front
of
you.
Who's better to do it than you?
I know, right? I know.
He'll do something about that one. And I think that might be be all of mine. I'm making sure, but I really think I'm just not used to having this, not bombarded with them. So I'm gonna let our guest host do
Okay,
a lot
this
of
one
them.
is the Mount Crest Fire Hall.
Yeah.
They serve bacon, sausage, eggs, hash browns, biscuits, gravy, jelly.
The jelly.
The jelly will be my jelly, we hope.
Yeah, homemade.
Well, you may not be able to eat. Butter, coffee, and milk, and it is it's $7.
Mhm.
It's a little cheaper, but you don't get you don't
Yeah.
get your pancakes and waffles, but it's $7. Now I know at the Fall Creek Falls the children eat under 10 eat for free
And
if you
I
buy
think they
a
do
meal.
it this one too.
And
yeah.
I think they must do that here.
And they do have orange juice,
but you
it's
have to
never
buy a
on
meal
there.
to get the meal for what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
you
of course.
You can't just send your kids in there and let them eat.
No, because like we said, it is for a very important cause.
I don't think,
yeah.
because you want them. We need that money
They
coming
need that,
into the
yeah.
volunteer fire hall. So anyway.
And that one that's just
Now,
a couple
am I
days.
supposed to talk about this right here?
No, well, I don't even know what that is.
To
so
complete an
probably
act like
not.
I think they're
No,
doing like a.
no.
They were doing like a.
Raffle.
Is it the lodge at Fall Creek Falls?
Oh.
The lodge at Fall Creek Falls was doing like a. They were trying to get people to come in and put in applications to work this summer. They're desperately needing people to come and work and put in applications to work.
I don't think that's it.
They're having a hard time
that's a good thing
retaining.
you brought up, though.
Bringing it. Well, they're having a hard time with.
Everybody, everywhere is.
Yes.
It's true.
I don't know why.
Gibbs Pools is taking applications right now, and we
Yeah.
will continue.
Yes.
And we're looking for some young people, maybe in high school.
Yes.
I mean, it's very difficult to find some folks that
That has a young,
it's
might
amazing.
has a
wanna learn
young
a new
body
trade.
and a
It's
strong
amazing.
back, right?
Yep.
It's really hard to find
Someone that
people
loves
that
shoveling.
want to work.
Yeah,
They
somebody
pay
wants
you.
to
can't
build
believe
some
all the
muscles
people
this
that are
summer.
struggling to find help. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is. And it was actually talking in the Bloodsonian in our that it was that our unemployment rate is down significantly
well, that's
from
good.
in February. I mean, a lot of people are
Good.
taking jobs and getting hired, and that's a
Well,
a
I'm
great
glad
thing.
to hear that because it's been a problem.
Yeah,
It's been a problem.
it still is when you go to
It
Gatlinburg
really
and you
is.
try and go and eat someplace and there's
Yeah.
no one to
we
wait
met
on
Nate
you.
the other night
I know,
and had
I
trouble
know.
to getting.
Yeah.
We had to wait our turn, didn't we, Miss
They
Courtney?
just
Yes,
don't
we
have the
did.
help. They
Yeah.
do, that's the problem.
Yeah,
They don't.
Daryl and Renee and Ronnie and I and
Mhm.
Marshall, we all went out to the lodge at Fall Creek Falls, and
Uh-huh.
luckily we got right in, but
Yeah,
it
we
was hard
did.
to but they had such a low staff of people to wait on you, and
Yeah.
and it's
I've
it's
been
a
to these
sad
places, I
situation,
do.
and they're brand new and they're trying to,
Yeah.
and it's tough.
I know the butter dish when we're supposed, they at first anyway, may not now, but they had a hard time at first
Exactly.
getting people.
Exactly.
But it, like I said, folks, it's literally everywhere.
And they depend on
Everywhere.
tips, those waiters and
Yeah.
waitresses and everybody depend on tips. And if you can't give them good service, you don't get your tips, and so it cuts
yeah.
in your money, and it's a vicious cycle.
It really is.
It
It really is.
So anyway, on April the 17th, they're having an Easter sunrise service at the Farmers Market at 6 a.m. also.
That'll be good.
It's through the Ministers Association, and everybody's welcome, and it's right across the street from the
Yeah.
radio station right over there under the shelter. In case of rain or whatever, you can still get up at 6 a.m. and have your early sunrise service. And we talked last week about why we do our sunrise service. If you saw our trivia
That's
section,
true.
we talked about why that happens.
And I never get up early enough to go. I think I've been to one. I always miss it. I never get up early
Well,
enough
it's
to go
right
to
here
them.
across the road from
That
where you
one,
live now.
I'll be able to
Hopefully
see.
you can do it.
No, the Milliken's Overlook, I know would be a really good one.
Oh
too,
yeah, that'd be pretty.
That
That'd be a
really
real
would
pretty
be.
one,
They say they're all really nice, and I'm sure they are.
I don't know if you need to bring your own chair to sit over here. If you want a place to sit, you have
some
to bring
tables.
Probably
Stuff
not
over
there.
A chair,
Some
I
of
don't
them, though, I would think so.
a lawn
I
chair
would.
would be in order.
Farmers market probably would be okay, but the other ones, I don't know. You might want to, or at least look into it.
Yeah, I would pack it just in case if you want a place to
Definitely.
sit down. Yes.
Was that all yours? I
Absolutely,
can't
don't have
believe it.
anything else. What's going on?
Oh, wait,
What?
I need to, let's see, where is the Valley Fest one here, the one?
Oh yeah, we need
I
to
got
talk
a-
about.
Remember Valley Fest, it should be over there.
The car one. Excuse me,
Any
folks.
guy
I'm
all
in
over.
the screen today, all over the place.
And don't forget that, and what we announced last week was that that our fall festival, October 1st,
yeah.
that they still, that
Needs
please
help.
think about helping with that. And we need vendors. We need
Yeah.
people to create something wonderful to purchase, and
And
they
we know
need
you
they need
can.
food vendors. And yeah, we know. I told Ronnie, I said you need to have the kids make something and sell for every day and make you a little money down there.
Well,
Exactly.
it's gone, Billy. I'm not
Okay,
seeing it.
well-
Oh, there it is. There it
Oh,
is. There it
good.
is.
Thank you.
Wow.
And
We need to mention our supporters today too. Something we didn't do last week.
oh yeah, well because
Albert's got them.
Yeah,
But we can maybe we can have a contest to see who can remember them all.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
I know your best one. I know that. Who your best your sponsor is.
Gee, I wonder what she's talking about. Well, we were talking about Valley Fest last week a lot, which is sponsored by Citizens Tri-County Bank and BTC Fiber. They're doing something different. This is kind of part of that, actually. It will be. But Valley Fest is the first weekend in May, right, Daryl?
Yes.
The first weekend of May, and they're doing something. They're bringing something back this year. It's the car show, and that's what leads us into this. But the car show is back this year at Valley Fest, and it's going to be on the Saturday, the first day of Valley Fest, because they've not had it probably in 2 years, or at least I know they didn't last year. So it's back, and I'm glad because they usually have a good turnout for that. So Valley Fest car show returns.
They're sharing it with every county now, right?
Yeah, and this leads me into the cruising tour, Tennessee's Great Valley, Sequatchie Valley Scenic Byway, and this is a really cool event. I like it. It's going to be with Pikeville, Dunlap, Powell's Crossroads, and Crossville. Those are the towns that are participating in this. Now Pikeville's will be. Now this is each month, I'm not saying it's going to be this Saturday or nothing like that, because Pikeville starts in May. But once they start, we're going to tell you when they will be each month. Pikeville's will always be the first Saturday of the month, and there's, like I said, will start May the 1st. Well, not May the 1st, it just starts in May, the first Saturday of May. Dunlap's, well, I think the weather affected it, didn't get to start, so I'll say it'll start next month, probably.
So it'll be on every second Saturday.
Yeah, theirs is the second Saturday.
The first Saturday in May will be the 7th.
The 7th,
Saturday
okay.
the 7th.
All right,
Here in
so Pikeville's first one will be May the 7th. Cool. And it's an excellent turnout. Like, it's really good. It gets better every year, or literally gets better every year. So you want to come check these out.
It was pretty awesome last year, even though we had COVID thing. And
it really was.
Pretty awesome.
Okay, good.
And Powell's Crossroads will be the third Saturday of every month. Will be at Powell's Crossroads. Once again, they're supposed to start last month, but I don't think they got to because of the weather. But I'm sure all of these will happen in May. I'm assuming.
So what's the difference between Powell's Crossroads and Whitwell? I know it's Whitwell, then Powell's Crossroads.
About a quarter mile.
It's not much, really.
It's not much.
I don't know. It's a good
I don't
question.
either. I mean,
they're both the same place as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
I guess
that's like Luminary.
It's all together.
I guess Powell's Crossroads is the outskirts of
Okay.
Whitwell. I guess we can say that because I don't know how
it's
to
like
put
a
it.
community in.
Well, yeah,
it's all Marion
that's
County,
exactly right.
That's right. It is community. It is.
Okay.
And theirs will be the third Saturday of every month. And like I said, I know that all these will be able to kick off next month in May. Some of them were supposed to earlier, but weather affected it. They didn't get to do it. So, but they'll be starting in May. And then lastly, we got Crossville. Theirs will be the fourth Saturday of every month. And theirs starts at a different time. Theirs will always be at 12 noon because the other ones all start at 4 p.m. So, but Crossville's, theirs is at 12 noon. And each car owner will be eligible to receive a puzzle piece for each cruise-in that they attend. So if you go to each one in each community, you get a puzzle piece, all right? And to collect a puzzle piece from all 4 towns, that's what they're wanting you to do. Once you do that, in December, I believe, December 10th, you need to attend, it's called the Celebration Cruise. And it's going to be held in Dunlap. And it'll be on December 10th at noon to receive the 5th and final piece of the puzzle. And this will provide you the opportunity to win one of numerous weekend getaways in Tennessee's Great Valley and Sequatchie Valley. So that's a good prize. That's a good prize.
But you don't have to go like
No.
Every
Just-
single Saturday of
no.
1 month. This goes on all summer, right?
Exactly. It goes
So
through
you can
at
miss
least
it. Like
September.
on this month, you can go the first and go to
Absolutely.
Pikeville, but then
The
on the
next
first
month?
Saturday, and
Yeah.
then next month you can go to wherever.
Yeah,
whatever
I think
Saturday
some
you
people
can
do
go.
get confused by that too, but yeah, we're not saying you have to go to each one every month. Just go to each one, period. Over the summer, and you'll get your puzzle piece. And then, like I said, in December on the 10th, you'll get your 5th and final piece, and that's when you'll find out what kind of prize you're going to win. So it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Because you told me there's good prizes, right, Daryl?
Yes, sir. I heard it was really
Yeah.
good. High dollar prize.
All right, so it'll be worth it, folks. It really will.
Sounds great.
You could probably
And,
buy you
I think
a
it's a
spark
good
plug
event.
wire or something.
Yeah. And then, of course, we know there'll be one in Dunlap, though, in May. That's
I mean, the car people,
because
right?
Yeah, they'd be glad to get a smart
Exactly.
plug, something that fits on one of those older cars. I thought anything.
And I just now that I think about it, Dunlap's first one will probably be Valley Fest. That'll probably be
It
their
may
first
be.
one. I don't know for sure, but I'm almost certain they didn't get to have theirs in March because of the weather. But so that'll be a big one.
And Valley
so what
Fest
a way to
is
start.
when's Valley Fest?
The first weekend, it's May 7th,
May 7th.
right? May 7th.
Yeah, I think so.
And May 7th and 8th is Valley Fest.
Theirs is starting they started in March, but then they'll have one in April, right?
I think it's done been the second Saturday, so I don't really know if they got
and then
to have
if
it.
they had it or not.
But
okay.
I know the Dunlaps will be big.
I mean, the
this
weather,
upcoming
my
month.
goodness, the weather's
That's
been
the problem.
crazy.
I know. But that'll be a good way to start it if that's true, because Valley Fest will be a big one, and it'll be in Dunlap. And like we're saying, Valley Fest is the 7th and 8th. It's coming up soon.
Wait. Valley Fest the 6th and 8th.
The 6th,
6th
through
through
the
the
8th.
8th.
Maybe 6th through the
through
8th.
the
So it's
8th.
going to be that Friday too.
Yes.
Awesome.
In May?
Yeah, it's coming up soon. It's the first weekend.
May.
Yeah, and you care if is this part of it too? The
Charlie
These-
Daniels Band?
I wish they're not. Oh, that's a different one, isn't it?
It's not.
Freedom Sings USA. Well, no,
No,
it is
that
here.
is.
Well,
No, it says the Charlie Daniels Band honoring veterans from
Vietnam and the
Yeah.
Global War.
So it won't be
Global
Charlie
War.
Daniels because he's in heaven.
It's
but
Donovan Chapman
Yeah,
probably filling
Donovan
in,
Chapman and-
but
yeah.
still, that I had to
pretty
do a
big.
double take. Yeah. Oh, I like
Huh?
that.
hats off to
Okay.
Cody or whoever took.
Yeah,
got
Cody
that together.
McCarver.
If they
Yeah,
got that together.
absolutely.
I heard he was not dealing with that anymore, but I don't,
He is. He's going to
Yeah.
be there, and he's done some commercials, and I think he's going to be performing also at Valley Fest
on Sunday.
on Sunday. Okay,
Yeah.
we need the lineup for that. We need to get that.
I will
We
see
need
if
to
I can't
talk
go to
to-
Dunlap. I got to go down there and get our passes and stuff.
Yeah,
And so
How
I
do
need
you
they
get
should
a
be able
pass?
to do that.
that camera.
Yeah,
because of that
Channel
camera.
18 Valley TV.
So you
Yep.
are like, are you?
Privileged.
You
No.
are, yeah.
the press.
VIP.
Yeah.
Brett. The
That's
press,
it. That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's how. I mean, I get in the same way with all the.
Woohoo.
Yeah, really. With the
Yeah.
press pass, I can go to about any event, and they'll let me in. And all I gotta
Oh
do is
yeah,
go to the
yeah. It comes in handy.
Yeah.
And on Valley Fest, it says also a great deal, which includes I'm talking about the Charlie Daniels Band still. It includes a signed CD, and you meet the stars of the show. And if you can't go, please buy a VIP ticket anyway for a veteran. I like
Oh, wow, that's a good idea.
I
They
do.
can move veterans up
that. I
into
like
the
that.
VIP section.
And the show is dedicated to veterans.
And it should be.
And it
It
Hats
should
absolutely.
off to them.
And it would be
Yes.
wonderful to give them the VIP experience. I like that.
I think that's good.
That's really good.
I'm impressed with that.
So
That's good.
Valley
That's a good
Fest is
idea.
a huge event, and it's coming up, like I said, really soon. It's May 6th through the 8th. So that's going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, and we'll be telling you more about Valley Fest, obviously, in the upcoming weeks leading up to it.
They have a really good place for that festival.
They do.
They
do.
have really worked hard on it. They do a really good job, and,
Mhm.
and when I was
They've
working
worked
in
hard on
Dunlap, they start
Dunlap.
working on it.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
they
have worked hard on Dunlap.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they
a
start
lot.
working. They start working on it weeks, months before it even
Mhm.
happens. So that they work hard. All of those volunteers work so hard at it.
You know, Maybe. Well, I ain't gonna say for sure, but it'd be a good idea just to film an episode from Valley Fest.
There
probably.
you go.
I have a couple of times.
Well,
On my
so
show.
you would know
On my
where
own show.
to location to go then. So we can make that happen. I'm not gonna say for sure, but I do like the idea. It just
Yeah.
popped in my brain.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not a
Main
bad
stage
one.
would be great since
Oh,
18
yeah.
Channel 18 Valley's going to have all their equipment set up there for
Oh,
multiple
that would be
shots
perfect.
and everything. So we would just have to get with Ethan and find out a main
Maybe.
stage when they're not using it and us
That would
film
be
for that
awesome.
couple hours, whatever, on main
Yeah,
stage.
and have the
Yeah.
some
Channel
fans
18.
there. The crowd
Yeah.
will be there, so that'd be
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah.
That'd
So
be
we
fun.
might just do that. I
We'll
can't
see what we
believe
can do.
I just thought of that.
I know they don't like short notice stuff.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
believe we're just
Well,
now thinking of it. But it's
Yeah.
not
Get on
that
that.
short notice.
Get
It's still
on
a couple
that.
weeks
That
Yeah, we
sounds
need to
like
get on it.
fun. Get on that.
Yeah, that would be. So yeah, good job, Billy.
Yeah,
You
good
know the
job,
mayor.
Billy. Good job, Billy.
Well,
Okay,
oh,
now-
you got one more, yeah.
Well, I mean, I just haven't. It's some
You
stuff in
talked
the
about
Bloods
that at first,
I
and
know,
I forgot.
I know. No, that's okay. I just wanted to say, last week
Mhm.
I went on and on and on about Paul Creek Files, listen to me, FFA,
Yeah.
and about all the kids that Ronnie is
Yeah.
in charge of and everything, and how that they went to their state convention last week,
Yeah,
week
and
before,
yeah.
and they did so well. And there's a thing in the Bloodsonian here, and it's
Yeah.
got it has Lily Cagle. Now Lily is Mark Cagle and
Okay.
Anthony's daughter,
Yeah.
and of course they're both teachers.
Mhm.
That this is saying that young leaders that they learn about government and leadership. That the Bledsoe County High
That's
School
important.
student Lily Cagle
Mhm.
and a Whitwell High School student Chance Littleton
Mhm.
we're in Nashville over March the 21st through the 23rd, and then she gets
Oh,
home and she
cool.
goes to the state convention in Gatlinburg right after that.
Wow.
So it was through the electric co-op.
Mhm.
Their associations, which is an annual Young Leadership Summit,
Yeah.
and that the juniors were chosen to sponsor the Squash Valley Electric Co-op, and delegates of the event received a hands-on look at state government and learn
Cool.
networking and leadership skills to develop it better. And she's going to go into agricultural communications. When she
Oh.
goes to college, she's saying she thinks she's going to go into communication. So you might
Yeah.
want to have her on here as a guest.
Absolutely.
If she's going into
I agree.
communications,
I agree.
and she went to this summit, she'd be a good guest.
Absolutely.
Also, it talks about Bledsoe County middle school students, which are grown. They have that is
Green
showing that they have a
thumb?
green thumb. Now
I see that.
now the middle school has a green. They have a greenhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
High school does not.
Yeah.
Ronnie left down at the old vocational school. He left his greenhouse and his barn and his all of that stuff.
Oh,
And now up
really?
here at the new school, that he doesn't have all that stuff. But I'm just saying, Bledsoe County Middle School's greenhouse is growing again this year thanks to a $1,000 donation from River Valley Ag Credit.
Wow.
River Valley Ag Credit gave FFA $8,000 this year.
Man,
For them
that's
to do their
good.
travels and stuff on it. It was amazing. Of course, it was
That
right
really
before they
is.
got hit by the tornado up there at the main office in Kentucky. In Mayfield, Kentucky, they all got hit by that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it tore that building all to
It tore that whole
pieces.
town to
It
pieces.
did,
really
and then they had given us that, promised it to us, and they went ahead and gave it to us, and it was wonderful.
Wow. Kudos
But
to them, man.
they did, and they really support the local FFA, and we really
Good.
appreciate River Valley Ag Credit for that.
Mhm.
So anyway, they're doing some greenhouse, and Mark Cagle is one of the teachers that's over the
Uh-huh.
greenhouse. And John Tollett with River Valley recently presented the donation to them. And so the kids are learning
Like
how to
that.
grow, vegetables for themselves.
Yeah.
And one of the things
Give
we need
that
to think
green
about.
thumb.
Yes, but I'm just gonna say this: way to go, farmers! That I mean, we have a lot of row crops out on Dayton Mountain, and I mean, Bledsoe County is an agricultural county.
Oh yeah.
And we need to, be aware that, there's a lot of farmers who are getting older and they're retiring. And there's a lot of people in this world, there's more and more people, and someone has to feed those people. And especially with everything going
That's
on
true.
in Europe,
That's true.
the bread,
It's
what they call
always
the bread
important.
basket,
Yeah.
in Europe, over there in Ukraine is the breadbasket. They're not going to be able to produce anything this year. Our prices of food are going to continue to skyrocket.
Yes.
And we need to think about growing things ourselves. Back in war times, they had a victory garden. They call it, do y'all remember talking about victory gardens back in the old times?
I've heard of it.
Remember when
but
you used to watch?
It.
No, I don't either. Are you assuming I do?
Well,
you better not be. But no, no, but I've seen on Bugs Bunny where they talk about their victory garden. I know. No, but on Bugs Bunny, they talk about their victory garden on Bugs Bunny. Hey, anything worth knowing, I learned on Bugs Bunny. I know that's where I learned about opera and the Barber of Seville and all that stuff. That's all on Bugs Bunny.
You see a lot on there. I miss some cartoons.
I do too. They don't do those anymore much.
They don't show them enough, the reruns anymore.
But maybe we should think about doing a victory garden. Maybe we should all think about growing our own food and think about it.
Absolutely nothing bad. Absolutely nothing bad can come from that. That's for
absolutely.
Sure.
So
I really always love supporting my favorite. One of my favorite is American Pride. In Dayton, Tennessee, across from the Walmart, and so that's where we buy a lot of our fruits and vegetables. Used to, we grew a big garden, but we just let him grow ours now, and it costs a little extra, but it's good
places like that'll have it. It's
fresh, and we got a great place down the road here at the meat.
We do.
And we have the farmers market every Saturday
and everybody needs to go to that.
And
boy, they do.
They do. Go over there and ask for pride, but just go in and say, I would like to have some of Daryl's fried apple pies.
Okay.
And there'll be two ladies over there selling fried apple pies.
Did you make them?
No, they're
then
just
you
mine.
Can't claim them. They're not yours if you didn't make them, Daryl.
Now,
but nobody buys them.
I'm trying to think of what's the woman they call her we had her on. We filmed at the farmer's market one time. What was it she makes? It's some type of
enchiladas.
Oh, enchilada lady, man, they're good.
Well, that might be it. I don't.
Corn enchiladas, they're really good. But there's a lady over there that makes rolls and all kind of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff.
When you say the
and every Saturday, it's probably going to be different. It's probably going to be different. Your vendors are going to be different.
They are. This woman, she has these, every time she's there, and it's not enchiladas though, but. We'll think of that, but whatever it is, it's pretty good. The dang word will not come to me, but it's kind of similar to that, though. It really is.
Well, I'm sitting here, my stomach's growling. If
I
y'all hear
I'm starved.
I'm
too, but
I need me some enchiladas. Apparently,
it's kind of making me want enchilada because it's very similar to that. Very similar.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay, and
what
else? Do we have anything else?
No.
Oh! These students right here are going to go. They're going to go learn in Yellowstone. They're going to go to Yellowstone. Students to study in Yellowstone, the national park
I'm
there.
Jealous.
They get to go, and they're going to take this trip. And this is like Bridget Lloyd.
That'd be
heading
awesome.
this up, and so they're all going to get to go over. I guess the summer break.
I'm sure.
The trip this summer.
Get to see Montana, Wyoming, so you can't go wrong there.
And all of this fun stuff that they're going to do, and I want to go. I want to be a chaperone.
I do too. Like, dang.
I want to go.
I want to go to Montana and Wyoming too.
They were supposed to have gone to Costa Rica, but because of COVID, they didn't get to.
That's a good.
So now they've decided to go to Yellowstone and learn some things about our nature and science there.
It's beautiful.
It's a good place to learn about it because if you've ever been to like those the paint pots, where the beautiful pools of water of the different hot springs and stuff like that. Those are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But those are seriously, they're serious. They're hot.
That's right. Extremely.
Yeah, you can get hurt. And so these kids better mind. They better mind and not get off that path.
We used to swim in them all the time.
Oh, did you? I would recommend that. I would, go right ahead.
You lie.
Jump right in. Jump right in.
And I'm sorry, but you're the gospel? Is that what you said?
I like that.
Whoppers.
Were you ready for some trivia?
Oh, are you ready for me?
Yeah, I am ready for some
Okay, we don't need
trivia.
to, as long as we don't need to
Who's our
break.
sponsors? Let's say our
Well,
sponsors.
that'll come up after the
Okay,
break.
we can do that.
After break. Okay, well,
yeah.
remember last week we were talking about Easter. Well, I'm going to finish our Easter stuff, okay? So you just hang tight right there, okay? So
You tell us when it's a question.
okay, I will. Okay,
Okay.
so we started talking about Easter parade.
Yeah.
Well, it started off with new clothes, and so all these people would come out of the churches on Easter, in New York especially. They'd come out of the churches and they'd walk all the way up and down Fifth Avenue and all the places in New York. So they called it the Easter parade. Did you know that?
I didn't
Now
know
then there
that,
was
though.
okay.
No.
Well, there was a movie made with Judy Garland and Fred Astaire about the Easter parade. So that's something that you can watch if you want to get nostalgic about Easter and watch the Easter parade movie from way back when. And it is coming up this weekend. So, and also the ladies wore bonnets back then. All the men wore hats and the women wore bonnets, and that's where Easter bonnets came from. So then there was a song about in your Easter bonnet with all the frills upon it, you'll be the prettiest lady in the Easter parade or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where all that came from. So those bonnets and everything
still
like that.
Yeah. They
From
still
way
wear them
back
things.
when. Way back when. Yeah, and so, okay, why is, okay, here's our question.
Okay.
Why is Good Friday, which is day after tomorrow, why is Good Friday called Good Friday? Why do we call it Good Friday?
Why we call it Good Friday? Hang on.
Because Jesus died on that day. So
well, that's what I was
think,
thinking.
why would it be Good Friday?
Well, that's what I was sitting there thinking to myself. So I don't really know then.
Well, it used to be called God Friday.
Oh.
And it got somehow along the years, apparently, it was changed to Good instead of God Friday. It was called Good Friday.
I did
Or
not
holy,
know that.
and the word for good and God and holy are kind of synonymous.
Yeah.
You know, in the old languages.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the day of the Lord's death. Okay, so question: the first, or April 3rd is okay. Okay, so
I was gonna say April
what I'm
Fool's
trying to
Day.
say, no. the first Easter, the first day, the first actual Easter, what we call Easter, on that Passover, was done. Yeah. Okay. What year would you think it would have started?
Easter?
Yeah, the very first Good Friday or Easter that we would have known about when Christ died. What year would that be? Do you know?
I was gonna say no. I do not know.
Do you know, Daryl?
I have no
clue.
I would say it probably has something to do with the United States.
No, it's
earlier,
not.
Earlier than that?
I'm talking about the day that Jesus died. Apparently, the day that Jesus actually died.
Yeah, that's Good Friday.
Okay, it was Good Friday. But what date would that have been?
There's no telling.
Well, somebody backed it up and did the math on it. Because we talked last week about, it's the first Sunday after the equinox of spring and all that. Okay, so they backed it up and they said it was April the 1st of AD 33.
I knew it was going to be way
now,
back then.
Okay, so
back
we know
when,
AD, okay, the day Jesus, we count it as, everywhere. We count it as the, our calendar. Is what I'm trying to say. We're in the AD. Before Christ it was BC. So after Christ it was AD. Okay, so what does AD stand for?
I knew that was going to be it. I knew it.
What is it, Daryl? Annus Domini. That's Latin for the year, and it means.
What I was close.
You were very close. Very close. You get credit for that.
I'm gonna count it. Yeah.
It's Dominus, and it's Latin, and it means. What does it mean? What does it mean?
The day of the Lord.
Yes, the year of our Lord.
The
year of our Lord.
Yeah,
so we're in the year of our Lord 2022.
Right.
Okay.
And
don't you think it's okay? Don't you think it's strange that we all go by the year of our Lord or the calendar, but yet people say they don't that Jesus didn't exist. Isn't that kind of strange? Don't you find that funny?
It is
I
funny.
think that's really funny.
Yeah, I agree.
So in Hebrew, the Jewish calendar right now in the Jewish calendar, it's 5,782.
Yeah, I did know that.
5,782. They don't count the year of our Lord. They don't recognize God the year. However, in society they have to. Right?
Yeah.
And so, in Germany, they call Good Friday. They call Good Friday.
This country was, built on Christianity. So
it was, and the world basically goes by this calendar, the AD calendar. The whole world does.
Exactly.
Pretty much. So
most of it. Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to point that out.
I like that.
And that in Germany they call Good Friday Sorrowful Friday. There's a $1,300 fine if you dance on Good Friday.
Oh, it's because he died.
If they find you dancing, you get fined $1,300.
I'm assuming it's because Jesus died that day. So
yeah, so they call it sorrowful. Sorrowful.
The 13 pieces of silver is where they get that from.
Oh.
My wife's part German, so she knows a bunch of that stuff that she's told me before. But
Okay.
13 pieces of silver.
And so you're paying You're going to pay $1,300 if you dance on that day.
Wow.
And there are there's no commercials in New Zealand over the whole weekend of Easter. They don't do commercials. Wow. They're not allowed to run commercials on TV.
Well,
and in Bermuda, they celebrate with flying kites on that day.
Oh, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah, and there used to be no alcohol sales in Ireland, but because there were so many Americans and people who travel at that time to Ireland that they quit doing that.
I would love to go to Ireland.
Yeah, but they finally just recently started selling alcohol over that.
They really did stick to their tradition for a long time.
For a long time.
They did.
And so 77% of U.S. citizens celebrate Easter. Only 77% of us. Okay?
So Pikeville hadn't had sale of alcohol but 10 years or so, right? It had been
maybe 10. Yeah,
maybe
12 years, maybe. But it's not been long.
But they stop it over Easter. It's where they did, but now they started it again because Americans, And the Thursday before, and you may have heard this, that the Thursday before Good Friday is called Maundy, Monday. It's Monday, Thursday. It was the day of the Lord's Supper. That was the day that that Jesus he started the Lord's Supper.
Okay.
With his apostles, and so it's called Maundy.
I just didn't
Thursday.
I didn't know that part though. I didn't know it's called that.
And to prepare for the feast of hot cross buns, they're made on that Thursday.
Oh,
and I have brought I have brought us some. I had Wendy.
And I'm hungry, so that's good.
There's our hot cross buns.
Heck
They're supposed to have crosses on them, but these. But that's okay. Wow. But this is made like hot cross buns are supposed to be made. But they're supposed to have like these crosses all on the top of them.
Yeah, I can tell where one was.
But they've melted.
They have.
But they melted. So we have hot cross buns. I bought for all of us here.
Heck yeah,
and we can have hot cross buns during our intermission.
That will not be here much longer.
Wendy at KWH Goodies and Creations did those. So if you
Wendy.
Here locally, we have the bread store around the corner, but Wendy does baked goods and different sandwiches and things like that she will deliver to you, and so she does that. I don't know if you all knew that Wendy would do that.
I didn't even know that.
So look for KWH Goodies and Creations, and you can find her on Facebook, or you can
find her. That's what I was about to say. Is online. Okay.
Or you can probably, maybe find her somehow. But anyway, that being done, we have the hot cross buns to celebrate with, and they have a saying. This is a Catholic thing. The hot cross buns are, and they say half for you and half for me. Between us two, goodwill will be. And that's what they say if you are a Catholic. Okay. So in Germany gave us the Easter bunny. Do you know?
Germany did. I didn't know that.
Germany
chocolate
came.
Easter bunny.
They gave us Easter bunnies.
Wow.
Okay, and so I have.
didn't know.
Now listen, do you
Look
know
here.
what? Do you know what year that we started doing the Easter bunny
In America?
in America?
I did not know.
Was it 1800, 1700, or 1900?
I'd say 1900s.
What do you think?
I mean, it'd be total guess. Well, I don't know. It's either 1900 or 1800.
1700s.
Really?
Yes.
I would have never dreamed of that.
1700s. So this is what I want y'all to do. I want you to open up your Easter bunnies. I got you each an Easter bunny. It's very important you do that. Open up this Easter bunny and take one bite.
Well, I'll eat the whole thing. Okay.
Well, just take one bite.
It's gonna be a big bite. You're making me even
didn't
more
take it out.
hungry, Michelle.
Take it out.
Here's my chocolate
Mine's
Easter
Okay, now
bunny.
take a bite.
Oh, let's see. What's yours look like?
Same as yours.
Oh, yeah, mine was upside down. My bad. No, it's not. I just didn't see my
I love
little
chocolate.
egg
Okay.
there.
So
That-
if you take your bite,
Oh, I gotta take my bite.
Just take one bite.
Gladly.
you take one bite. Okay. Okay. I was going to see what you ate first because it's a big deal.
It is?
It's a big deal because 59% of people eat the ears first.
It's meat.
But there's a lesser amount. It's not very much different. They eat the bunny tail first.
Oh.
And I think you always have to start with the ears. You all started with the ears, right?
Yeah.
Anybody that starts with a tail, I think might have a problem. I'm just saying. Don't you? I mean,
That did
it's a
cross
big
my
deal.
mind.
It's a big deal. If you start with, I don't know, but I mean, well, who doesn't eat the
I'm
ears
gonna be
first?
good though, but
Who does not eat the ears first?
well, I mean,
So,
it's just a
you
natural
know,
instinct.
it's natural instinct to eat the
Yeah.
ears, okay? But somebody starts from the bottom first, and I've got a problem with that. I'm just saying, if you're a bottom first person, I've got a problem with that. Don't eat the tail first.
I just got so much to say about that. And it's not
And I can't
anything
say
to do
all
with
of it. I can't say anything though.
I'm not saying anything. I'm done.
just read.
You gotta open
Just
the
read
door
it.
for a lot of stuff.
So candy is big. We're going to talk about candy, okay? We're going to talk about other candy.
Candy is.
So
it is.
a big deal at Easter, okay? So Easter, which one sells the most in the United States? Easter or Halloween?
Ooh, well, I think that's a trick question.
I'd say
Easter.
Halloween by hands down.
I mean, Halloween
By
sells
millions.
a lot. It'd be shocking, but since that's the obvious answer, I guess I'll say Easter.
Well, you can't lose this one because you're both right.
Oh, good.
They are actually tied in the
Really, I would
United
have thought
States.
Halloween would have blown it away.
In the United States, there's
What color are these?
There's 2.6 million,
I don't know, I believe it.
billion, or trillion spent every year, dollars spent every year on Easter candy.
Billion.
I'd say billion.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's billion.
All
2.6
right.
billion. Think about that.
That's a
2.6
lot. That's a
billion
lot.
dollars is spent on Easter every year.
I'm not surprised.
Okay,
though.
and here's the question. What is the most popular candy for Easter?
This right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
This is an easy one.
Chocolate. You got it. 90 million Easter bunnies are sold for Easter. 90
Good Lord, that's a lot.
million are sold for Easter. Question.
Man.
Oh, well, never mind. We've already answered that. You eat the ears first. Okay.
Yeah, we had to.
Okay, so here's another question.
We
One
need to
point-
tell first.
Okay.
We had to hear first.
Okay, question. 1.5 million of these are
Gosh.
sold Easter week,
Okay.
and 5.5 million are made in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania every
Oh.
day. Every day.
I like the Nasco. When
They're the
Bethlehem,
most
Pennsylvania.
popular non-chocolate Easter candy, and they are what?
Oh man.
What is it?
Say that.
what?
Say it.
What?
Say it.
What?
I don't know.
Most popular Easter candy, what?
It's the marshmallow bunnies.
Is it?
What are they called? Well,
It's
No.
It's some kind of Easter bunny.
no.
The marshmallow bunnies.
There's
marshmallow
one.
bunnies.
There's one. Look, Gal. There's one
She
over in
said it, I
Embers,
think.
and there's one over in
It's
Embers.
the Peeps.
Yes.
A peep?
In the window.
That's what I
at
said,
Amherst,
right? The
Peeps.
marshmallow bunny.
Yeah, the marshmallow.
Okay.
The marshmallow peeps.
I've never heard it called.
Okay, look.
I
Look what
love
I did.
Peeps.
Now look. Yeah, okay,
I
I'm
have
glad you
feeling
love
you're
it.
going to get some.
Okay, look. I went to Cracker Barrel yesterday while we were in Cookville, and I got all kinds of different Peeps. Did you know that there's strawberry flavored, milk chocolate covered Peeps?
Wow.
Open those up and have you one.
Oh my.
There are
There's
caramel
Coca-Cola one.
mocha.
What the crap?
Coffee flavored Peeps. There are chocolate pudding flavored bunny Peeps.
Ah, that was
Chocolate.
good too.
Do them.
Man, a lot. This is
And
great.
guess what these are?
Red Hots.
Red hot tamales. These are the tamales, the hot tamale
That's
Peeps.
it. Thank you for saying tamale. It's a tamale
It's the
lady
tamale.
at the farmer's
Same lady, right?
Is it?
It's the same lady.
It's not enchiladas, it's tamales.
Yes.
And you
Thank
knew we would
God.
say it. You
Well,
knew. How
it
did
was
you know we
chilly
would say
yesterday
it?
and
I
hot
had no clue
tamale.
you'd say
So-
it. That worked out
It
so
was
well.
chilly today and hot tamale.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, hot tamale. She got hot.
You want some tamales?
Uh-huh.
You want hot tamale?
Yeah, I might in a minute. I'm just so glad you said it.
I can't
'Cause that was
believe I
driving me
said that,
crazy
and we
that-
finished that
Tamale.
time for you. That is wonderful. We have okay,
That
look,
was
we've
awesome.
already got a fly in here trying to get our Peeps.
Oh no.
But there's a big fat Peep over in the
Don't think
window
I
at
won't
Ember's
kill
Ice
that
Cream
fly.
Shop here in Pineville.
I did see that the other day.
And that little blonde girl was looking at it and almost said, "Oh look, she's looking at a Peep." But I thought I better not say anything because that'll give away my answer. Okay, so did you know that there's 5.5 million are made every day, every single day, and they're the most popular non-chocolate Easter candy. Okay, Peeps. Okay, in 1953, it took 27 hours to make one Peep. Now they're made every 6 minutes.
Whoa,
So they've improved
They've
the
adapted
process.
well.
But 27 hours back in 1953, and now
a
we
lot.
do Peeps. I remember Peeps coming out whenever I was really I guess maybe around 9 or 10, maybe.
But they make all kinds. But
they were yellow. They were just the little yellow.
For Easter
like the
too.
one in the window.
They got them for all different kinds of Christmas and all kind of stuff now.
Yeah, now they do. But
Yeah.
they make them every day, and they make them in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
That's where they make them. Okay. So, second is 1.5 million are made of these, but they make them in Birmingham, England. Do you know what they are?
No.
1.5 million.
That's the second candy.
Number 2 candy made in Birmingham, England. Only in Birmingham, England, and 500 million per year are made. And if you put them in a tower, it would be taller than Mount Everest.
Good.
And they're not chocolate, or they are chocolate.
They could be chocolate.
They could be.
Oh, okay. But it's
So
not,
I'm
They're the
thinking-
second selling.
number one. I'm
Second, bunnies are number 1, but I mean chocolate, of course, is number 1.
Yeah.
Period. Any kind of chocolate.
Right.
But the number
Peeps.
1 non-chocolate is Peeps. But this is a chocolate.
What's
Dang
the
it.
little eggs that have
I was
the 3
gonna say
different
the
kinds
eggs.
of
It has to be
candy
the
inside of
eggs.
them?
It has to be
What are
them.
those? What are they called?
I can't think. I'm just gonna say an Easter egg that you can
Thank
eat.
you.
Yes.
Yes, it's them.
Cadbury cream eggs.
Okay.
And I got you one.
All right.
And
Wow.
I
I
got
thought that
you
had.
one.
Thank you. I knew it had to
Okay,
be
and I got
this.
Gail one. Gail,
All right, Gail, we got you something.
I got you something.
We'll
And
get it to her
so
on the
she's
break.
got one. Okay,
Cool.
now if you piled all those up, they'd be higher than Mount Everest, right?
That is insane.
Okay. I know that's crazy.
Yes.
The amount of candy and sugar that we use. Oh my Lord. Hey Gail,
Yes.
jelly
For real.
beans. How many are
Oh.
sold in the U.S.?
Is it multiple choice?
Gail,
Is it multiple choice?
1 million, 10 million, 16 million sold
10
in the
million.
United
Oh.
States. In
16 million.
And 16. We're right. Yeah.
It's
I knew it had to be the
16
highest
million.
number, probably.
They
you know?
circle the world. They can circle the world 3 times.
Oh my.
Good.
That's
man.
how many
Wow.
jelly beans are sold for this in the year.
You know, I
circle
don't
the
like
world.
jelly beans, but a lot of people do apparently.
3 times we could circle the world with the jelly beans. So last week I brought the sour jelly beans.
Yeah, no, they weren't bad.
Last week they were bad, they were sour, and I got the Dickens for that. So I brought real jelly beans that are sweet.
Hey, these are the ones that
Jelly
are flavored
bellies.
like
Jelly bellies.
Jelly bellies. Yeah, they got a popcorn and sewer and all kinds of different flavors.
No, those aren't the Harry Potter ones. Those are the good ones. Sewer, are you saying licorice? When you say sewer?
No.
Licorice would be
They got some pretty awful
me.
ones tasting like
The Harry Potter.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, I was going to say
You got
body
the Harry Potter
functions.
ones. Yes, you got the Harry Potter ones back there.
No, I don't. These are the ones I like.
Okay, those are the good ones. I got you some good,
we can
sweet
do
jelly
one more.
beans. Okay, listen.
All right,
listen. I've already done the hot cross buns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, we were talking about. Okay, so we've done all the candy. And you've got all of my props here.
Thank goodness.
Okay, the most popular event for Easter is what? What's the most popular event?
Sunrise service, Easter parade. One of the two. Well, dang.
Most popular event
in the whole nation. What's the most popular event for Easter?
Church. Easter egg hunt. That is a good guess.
No,
it's not that.
I think it's a race, isn't it? Like Indianapolis 500.
No, it's the egg. It's the White House egg roll.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's the most popular. The White House egg roll.
I always think it was like a Indianapolis or something.
Do you know what?
I wouldn't have guessed
Do you know
that.
what century it started? The White House egg roll. Was it in the 1700s, 1800s, or 1900s?
1800s.
1800s.
Oh,
good job!
Well,
Good job!
all that stuff's way earlier than I thought it would be.
I know.
It's way earlier.
It's been total
earlier.
guesses.
But which
today.
president is the one who started it?
Oh no.
You'll never guess.
Probably not. Not 1900s.
It's a president that I never think of as a president.
Andrew Jackson.
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Oh man.
Rutherford B. Hayes is the one that started it. In 1878, they had the first Easter egg roll at the White House on the lawn, and it's stuck ever since, and they have continued to do it every year ever since that first one in 1878. Wow. Now, Easter flowers. There are Easter flowers. What do you think is known as the Easter flower?
Buttercup.
No.
Iris.
Nope.
Tulip.
Nope. Huh?
Lilies. Lily.
Gail got it. Good job. You got your Cadbury egg here, Gail. You win the Cadbury egg.
Good job, Gail.
It is actually Easter lilies. They were brought back from World War I. The soldiers brought back Easter lilies from Japan for their mothers and their sweethearts. Also, we like daffodils, which are you're calling buttercups, and tulips are popular too. But the number one is the Easter lily.
Country people call Easter flowers. They'll like my niece. She'll say Easter flowers. And if you're from the city, you might not know what it means, but that means buttercup or daffodil. And I had to ask.
The yellow ones. So in 1948, the first actual Easter parade, it was a big band hit. And of course the movie with Fred Astaire and Judy Garland and all that. But where did we get Peter Cottontail from? Where did Peter Cottontail come from?
Some dude that ate the tail first?
Like what country? Thank you. What country or like
What? No. What? Where did we get the idea for Peter Cottontail? Why do we think?
I don't know.
Why do we think the Easter Bunny's name is Peter Cottontail?
I don't know. I've never really heard.
It was from a song.
A song.
Is that Here Comes Peter?
Oh, that's
Cottontail.
it.
And that was done by
I thought that was about
Gene Autry. Gene Autry did it in 1950.
Wow.
He did the song "Here Comes Peter Cottontail" because the year before he did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. In 1949, he did. Gene Autry did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it was such a hit. It was an extreme hit.
Yeah,
still is. So he decided to do Peter Cottontail for kids for about Easter, and it wasn't as popular. But still, that's why we call Peter Cottontail. Now, there's a couple of books that talks about Cottontail Bunny, and like Peter Rabbit has a cousin named Cottontail, and different things like Beatrix Potter and stuff like that. But it really became popular, and the Easter Bunny started being called Peter Cottontail because of Gene Autry. Here comes Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity. Easter's on its way, and it will be here this weekend. So you all have a great Easter, and I hope you enjoy your candy.
Cool. Oh, I'm gonna love it.
I hope you like your candy, and I hope you have a good time coloring eggs and all of the things we've talked about for the last 2 weeks. I hope you've learned something.
Trivia. Yeah, I've learned a lot about Easter.
Okay then. Okay, now I have a few jokes.
Oh no! Okay.
Wait.
We'll go on a commercial break.
Okay.
Because we'll save all that.
Okay.
But that's it for our special Easter trivia. We've learned a lot about that, and we're gonna go to a commercial break, and we'll be back for some more of the Albert Billy Show with guest host Michelle Collier. We'll have some jokes and more coming up right after the break. Stay tuned.
All right. Is that okay?
Yeah,
As a young boy growing up in the Dawes community in the 1970s, I did a lot of exploring in the outdoors because of my curious nature. I also learned that there's something bigger and even better than Bob or Dale Frizzell, Freddie Clayton, Terry Dishman, Hank Aaron, or Rico Cardi. There had to be someone responsible for nature and the world around me. My mother, all 4 foot 10 inches of her, grounded us in Bible stories about hope, miracles, love, freedom, and faith. You see, I believe that without faith there's no hope for success or accomplishments, that there's no desire to serve, and without faith there can be no relationship with God. Faith is about trusting and believing in something initially unseen. In Old Testament Jeremiah, he says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and keep you from harm, plans to give you hope in a future." A family's a team. They're there to encourage you, motivate you, and stand you back up when you fall. A family cheers for you to always keep giving, serving, and most importantly, to keep you moving forward. When there's no one else in this world for you, there's always family. Also, whatever your circumstances may be, whatever your station in life is, become excellent at that station. Each of us have different talents, whether it's cleaning the floors in an outhouse or you're chief of staff in the White House. Be excellent at that station. It will shape the character of not only you, but the future generations as well. Now, these seemingly simple principles laid out have been the foundation to many of our accomplishments here at the County Executive's office. We had faith that we could accomplish our goals by trusting in the team concept. We took an oath to serve first before we could lead effectively. We increased our fund balance from $266,000 in 2012 to over $3 million by cutting unnecessary spending and streamlining services. We increased revenue through growth by attracting private industry and capital to our county. We monitor our cash balance sheet and cash flow daily. By doing these things, we no longer borrow money to run day-to-day operations. We have gone from 21 state audit findings to 0. This is the first, folks. We brought back the ER in 2015. We navigated through the COVID pandemic with one of the lowest mortality rates in the state of Tennessee without mandates. We increased funding for many deserving nonprofits like fire departments, the Chamber of Commerce, senior citizens, CASA, the veterans, spay and neuter, and 911 services. Together, everyone achieves more. Committed, experienced, proven. I am Keith Cartwright, and I'm asking for your vote this May the 3rd.
Welcome to the Dunlap Mercantile, located in the heart of the beautiful Sequatchie Valley at 15664 Rankin Avenue in Dunlap, Tennessee. Stop in today for some Mayfield ice cream or a cup of community coffee, and if you're interested in renting this venue for your event, call 423-949-2552. Stay tuned to DunlapMercantile.com for concerts and events coming to the Dunlap Mercantile in 2021. God bless.
Hey everyone, this is John Boynton III, and I'm running to be your next Bledsoe County Register of Deeds. I grew up here in Bledsoe County and graduated from Bledsoe County High School. I'm currently a realtor with Realty Executives Associates, and I think that experience will benefit me greatly in the office. I'm also chairman of the Bledsoe County Young Republicans. I'd greatly appreciate your support and your vote in the upcoming May 3rd Republican primary. I'm John Boynton III, and I approve this message.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
All right, we're back with Albert and Billy with a guest host.
Yeah.
With a guest host.
Welcome back to the Albert and Billy Show with our guest host, Miss Michelle Collier.
Collier Cases Realty LLC.
There
right
you
here
go.
in Bledsoe County.
That's right. And that's a good start for our sponsors.
There you go. I'm the number one
There you
sponsor.
go. And Gibbs Pools is one, and the Country Gospel. Help me out here, buddy.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. And let's see.
They're dropping a brand new show
literally-
every Wednesday. Every Wednesday at 2 o'clock you get a brand new TV show.
Okay, good.
Yay.
Good. And
Let's see if we can remember them. Let's see here.
Balloon
We got the
is
balloon.
going out of business, by the way, folks. It's going out of business. April 30th, I would get over there and having some really, really good sales. Balloon.
Went over
got
there
2
right
weeks.
after we get done here.
Yeah, because you're going to get some good
I'm
deals.
gonna go.
Yeah. And
Let's
it's
see the
crazy.
bank.
Oh yeah, Citizens Tri-County Bank, First Farmers and Commercial Bank. It was hard to do like this.
Yeah.
The
The brewery.
brewery, the venue, and Morgan Brothers.
And Morgan Brothers.
Timmy Campbell and Michelle Campbell's place.
Yeah.
Mill Down Outdoor Adventures.
Hey, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I do leave anybody out, I truly apologize. I'm literally
Your
having to-
insurance company.
both, okay, we got 2 of them. State Farm Insurance is a sponsor, and Farm Bureau is a sponsor. So thank you guys. Thank you to Nickel Road.
Yeah.
Antiques.
I always say they got antiques and they're not made daily. They got real old antiques.
Right.
They're real.
They
I'm
are.
surprised at how many people walk in here.
Hell,
Oh, it's
amazing.
crazy. It's like Grand Central
There are
Station.
so many people. It's like Grand Central
That's
Station.
why
going
you
into
see us
it.
with golf sometimes.
And I'm like,
a lot
who's
of
coming
activity in here, folks.
What's that doorbell? Yeah.
Also, I do know a Mike Walker, Emma Boynton, and Lisa Wheeler. Thank you guys. Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. The Butter Dish.
The Butter Dish. Our new sponsor is.
Yeah, we got
a new sponsor, which
Okay.
is Bill Wolf's Baptist Church.
Yes,
down the
yes.
street. Where
Right.
Papaw got
Lee Station.
saved. By the way,
Lee Station
that's
Baptist Church. Yes.
Lee Station Baptist Church. Be sure to visit them. see here. We'll get them write them down. We need to write them down.
Well, Papa, we're gonna do it again because he's got the list. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not leaving anybody out.
At least we tried.
Yeah, am I leaving anybody off? I probably am, but like I said,
Amber's not back yet, but
they're
back on the
Amber's
road.
ice cream shop. But we and some Robbie Robertson's campaign.
Barbershop.
Clint Holloway's campaign. Dexter's. Jimmy Morris, Amy Agee, Michael, I said him. Yeah, Lisa is. I think I said her, Lisa Wheeler. No. I don't know. They're not. But those are the new Those are the campaigns of John Boynton III campaign. So I'm gonna stop there because I cannot remember them all.
I think you need to do it.
I think, yeah, I've come up with a lot of them, didn't I? I'm gonna get that list from Papa by George. I'm getting that list.
So you have jokes?
Oh,
She has a couple of jokes for
I
us.
know we're in a hurry. What is Forrest Gump's email password?
Shrimp.
Ooh, that's a good guess. That's a great guess.
Jumbo shrimp. No.
Jimmy. Run, Forrest, run.
It is!
It is!
It's one Forrest one. One Forrest one.
So that'd be 1, 4, 1.
No, one Forrest one. One
Yeah.
Forrest.
So if you've ever been to the restaurant up in Pigeon Forge,
Oh, yes.
and you have to turn the little license plate to get
Yes. Yes.
and then they ask you questions.
Yeah.
Your server will normally ask you questions, trivia.
Trivia
That's pretty good.
They do, and yeah, and it's
Trivia's
really
fun,
cool.
yeah.
When it first came out, we took the FFA kids up there when we were at this convention, and we went through that. And so some of them had a birthday, and they told them that they had a birthday and they wanted to have their free whatever dessert. You know, they made them get up and answer the questions to be able to get their birthday.
There you go.
And that was funny because then when they couldn't answer it, they had to dance.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it was,
I like that.
that was funny.
That's fun.
A friend of mine owns the corner of the land that that's on, and they have a 100-year lease.
Oh yeah, now that is
But they're
that
not
is
selling
true
the
with
land. They will not
almost
sell the
all.
land.
That is true with almost all the buildings up in Gatlinburg, but it's owned by the Ogle family.
That's right.
And
Yeah,
old
those are friends
Mr.
of mine.
Ogle, who when they first started, he would not sell any of his land, but he would lease it for 100 years.
Oh,
So that way, and now those 100-year leases are coming up, and his family still has the
How
property.
we got to know him was the Ogle Water Park
Yes.
that used to be down on the corner on
Was that
Wares
forever?
Valley. Was there forever.
So that's
Anyway.
instead of selling your land, lease it for 100 years. And
Yeah,
you'll
that
still
is
have-
more
Your family
trivia,
will
yeah.
enjoy it 100 years from now and still love it. What did the left eye say to the right eye?
You're right. No, that was wrong. I'm sorry. That
Don't
was
you
bad.
double cross me.
You double crossed me. Hey, that's a good one too.
I like that one better than that.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
hilarious.
Oh,
I like that. Between you and me, something smells. The kind of between your nose.
Oh,
If your nose smells, you really need to get something.
No, your nose literally smells.
But I do like my
I thought you meant like literally smell.
No. Mine's still better. You're right.
Yours is better. Yours is a lot better. We should just be the one writing the joke.
I couldn't even. I don't know how you come up with.
So for Easter, why did the Easter bunny have on a hat? And this is for me today, because this is definitely hot day for today.
Why does he wear a hat?
Why did he have? Yeah, why did he have a hat?
I don't know why.
Because he had a bad hair day.
Oh,
H-A-R-E.
God.
I'm having a bad hair day, so I totally get
Yes.
that.
You shouldn't worry about that. Well, those are just.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Author.
Author who?
Arthur, any more stupid jokes?
Oh, that's a perfect one, dude.
We need to write that one down and put it on the wall. Maybe be a great T-shirt.
That was good. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching us today. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome. I've had a ball.
And we're going to be filming at her farm soon.
Sunday.
Sooner the better.
Sooner the better.
Yeah. I think that'll
Don't
be...
have milk cows or meat
Well,
cows?
I mean, think about it. It's spring.
We
It's
have
spring. It's summertime. Like, it's the perfect
It's
time.
the perfect time. Wouldn't be too hot. Yeah.
Perfect.
But somebody's going to have to mow the yard and weed the weeds.
We'll do some
Do the
volunteer
paint,
work.
Pressure wash it off.
And I'm sure it looks fine already, but yeah, okay.
You got a beautiful
that. Exactly. But we'll do that if you need us. Okay.
Thank you. I will be expecting you this weekend.
Well, I can say thank you to you because you sold our piece of land in like 3 days.
I know.
And so thank you so much.
It's just the nature of the market right now.
Yeah.
I'll gladly take the credit for it, but it's just, things are just flying off the market. I need listings to pay guys.
Yeah,
I
you do
need
know.
some listings. I only have one left right now.
And I talking to real estate, I remember those Scenic Nipper rematch. I really hope I got that right.
I think that's right.
Just say I'm still playing sponsors. I'm sorry for whoever I left out. I'm sure I did.
Give us a phone book and let us start flipping through the yellow pages and see who's the sponsor.
We have so many out there.
Oh, the big one, BTC Fiber.
Well, yeah.
Well, hey, you know,
Yeah.
But I hope I don't think I left out a bunch by the way. I really
don't think you did either.
No.
This is good.
Yeah, we had a good time with Michelle, and you'll have to come back with us.
Oh, I will, gladly.
All right.
Anytime you need some help, you holler at me.
I
If I'm not busy showing property, I'll be here.
It has been fun. Today's show's been a lot of fun. And some good food with it, too. So.
Yeah. I knew they'd like it if I brought some.
You dang right. I've enjoyed it. So thank you guys for watching us for our Easter episode. Hope you guys have a great Easter, Good Friday and Easter, and Easter weekend, all weekend long. Hope you guys have a great Easter. Yes. And we'll see you next time, folks. So long.
You're listening to WAT Radio, 1110 AM, Pikeville, Tennessee.
That one is good.
Good.
Hey folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks everybody for watching.